right, Tyler Perry fans, and yet again another article with People.com. Tyler Perry talks about his 7-year-old son. I believe Amon is the proper way to say the young man's name. But this article is about why he has decided to keep him out of the spotlight to have as normal a life as he can. And I'll leave a full article link in the comment description below. Perry says, I want him to know what it's like to have his own name and his own life and not have the pressure of trying to live up to whatever or whoever your father was. Okay, and I need to get my hands on a copy of the Aarp Magazine that Tyler Perry's featured in. Let's see. He believes his personal relationship should remain private because these people are not famous. My son's not famous. I want him to have a normal life as much as he can. I want him to know what it's like to have your... actually, I'm sorry. This is re-quoting the top of the article. Let's see here. Okay, he and his son's mother split in December of 2020. He also shared that he is waiting to discuss race with his son until he gets older. Okay. I haven't had the conversation with Amon because he's only 7, and I want to hold out as long as I can. I don't want to tell him that there are people who would judge him because of the color of his skin, because right now he's in school with every race, and all these kids are in their purest form. When he describes his friends, he never defines them by race. Yeah, that's pretty cool, because when my nephew graduated elementary a month or so ago, you know, it was cool to just see kids of different backgrounds just being kids, and not only being surrounded by all those kids that I feel I started feeling my age, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, I remember back in the day where you could make friends with somebody within seconds, and then when you go to middle school, that's when people, you know, you're kind of broken into groups because you're not in the same classroom anymore. You know, you have multiple classes, and then once you get to high school, it's to certain cliques. And, you know, if you go to college from there, like when I went to college, it was just a huge melting pot. So I do respect that decision there. So the moment he loses that innocence is going to be a very, very sad day for me. I know it's coming, though, because he's already asking some really tough questions. What I want him to be more than anything is somebody who sees injustice, speaks out against it, and affects change. Back in July, he opened up about how he navigates privilege with his son during a conversation with Gayle King at the Tribeca Film Festival. I remember doing a video on this. I think it was around the time that it was brought up about the whole Will Smith thing at the Oscars. During the conversation, he was asked what it's like raising a kid who is growing up in circumstances different than the ones Perry himself grew up in. In response, he explained that he has some clear ideas on how he wants to approach privilege. Amon does not get everything he wants. For birthdays, he'll get a gift or 2. For Christmas, he'll get a gift or 2. Because he doesn't have a job, he ain't got no money. Perry then shared a story about the time when his son asked to use his credit card after the little boy saw his dad using it previously to buy him some toys. So I'm at work. I get a message from my son, Papa, can I use your credit card? He's 6 years old. I'm like, what the hell you know about a credit card? He just seen me use the credit card. I'm like, no, son, that's just plastic, but you have to pay for it. You have to have a job. I like this. That was the article in itself. Case in point, currently at the time that I'm recording this video, my nephew's in the living room and he's putting return labels with the home address on envelopes for me for my eBay store, because he wanted to see what he could do to get some money, because, you know, I'm a one-person operation here on YouTube and eBay, and I'm like, well, I do need to have some envelope stamps. So he's been working for the past hour or so, doing a good job. He's already done he's done over 300, and I'm like, holy crap. So, you know, he's trying to earn some money, and there are times where he's like, how come you buy all these collectibles? Like, you got these Power Ranger, Pokemon, and Dragon Ball stuff coming in, and you know me, I flip them. I sell stuff on eBay, other things I keep for my personal collection. And he's kind of got a collection for himself. I'm like, EJ, I mean, the thing is, you got to have money for this. You see, when I'm working, when I'm recording, and when I'm editing and this, I earn money putting away for the house. I got bills, but then I have, quote unquote, I don't even like to use the term disposable income because I usually spend for an investment. So we went to the store earlier and he wanted, like a burger and fries and some snacks. I'm like, okay, how about this? You do the envelopes for me. That'll kind of pay back the stuff I'm buying you, and then I'll give you some extra money too. So yeah, I do like that, because especially when you're the son of a billionaire, I just love the fact that Tyler Perry is instilling, work ethic in his child, as well as allowing his kid to have the childlike innocence that, so many of us kind of wish we still had, as long as he can. So everybody has different parenting styles, but I do like the fact that despite his son growing up in extremely different circumstances than Tyler did when he was a kid, he's still trying to instill lessons in morality into his child, up until a certain age where he can, unfortunately have to have those talks about race and whatnot. So this was a good read. Like I said before, August, September. It is August, so where can I find an Aarp magazine? Maybe in Food Line or Walmart or something. I have to check those out. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do thank you for taking the time to listen to me talk in this video. If you have a couple of seconds, if you hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video and hit subscribe, it really does make a difference here on the channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below, and I'll catch you in the next one.